Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on Married at First Sight. It's part one. I had to split it up. I had to split it up into two parts. This is part one. It's season 18, episode 8. It's titled Chef's Kiss Mwah, and a Rude Diss. Let's get started. First couple is Carla and Juan. They are preparing for their housewarming party. Juan cleaned the bathroom. Carla did nothing. The theme for the party is toga. Poor Juan. He was trying to figure out how to create a toga, and he was struggling. Carla was no help at all. Next, the friends arrived. They ate, drank, and of course, Carla goes off with Juan's friends, and Juan grouped up with Carla's friends. Juan's eek about Carla is she not telling him when she's upset because he can't read her mind yet. Juan asks Carla's friend, what can he do to help things flow? The friend said the smallest things make her happy. The friend asked him if he complimented her often. He said he does compliment her, but he doesn't do it often. I gotta back up so you guys can see that I am wearing a shirt. Back up some more. There you go. He says he does compliment her, but he doesn't do it often. The friend said Carla said he does not compliment her and she doesn't feel like he's in it 100%. The friend told Juan to give Carla more affection and more attention, and that will make her happy. Juan says, I'll do it, but I'm busy. I like Juan. I'm not a fan of Carla, but I do like Juan. I like his sense of humor. But why do these people get married and their lives doesn't have room for a spouse? He says he's too busy to give her attention and affection. So that means your life is too busy for a spouse, Juan. Next, they are in bed, and Carla asks Juan what makes him feel loved the most. He said doing things that make her life easier. I think he misunderstood what she was saying. But we saw him cleaning. He's always cleaning, and Carla does nothing. What does she do? So then she asked him, no, what makes you happy? What makes you feel loved? He said he feels most loved by actions, but he never said which actions. He said he's not big into hand holding and kissing. And Carla said she loved cuddles and kisses. So for some reason, I don't think Juan is attracted to Carla. Carla is pretty. I love her hair. She has a lot of fluffy hair. She has pretty eyes. And, from the neck up, she's on point. I shouldn't have said this because I don't want anybody to think I'm body shaming anybody. But Carla's body's like a little boy's body. She has no breasts. She has no butt. She's just straight up and down. But she is pretty from the neck up. But I don't think he's attracted to her. I don't think he's attracted to her. One said they have to meet in the middle because he doesn't like to cuddle and he doesn't like kisses and holding hands. He doesn't like all that mushy stuff. And she loves that stuff. So he said we'll have to somehow meet in the middle. Next, we have Imam, and Ikechi. Now, these two, this was the meat and potatoes of this episode. Imam is decorating for their housewarming party. Their theme is Mexico. Imam told Ikechi that she did not know how to make fish tacos, so she ordered them. Ikechi told her that he would have made them. She told him, if you had communicated that to me, then I would have gotten all the stuff and then you could have made them. But you didn't talk to me about it. You didn't communicate that with me. He said, but I could have made them. She said, but you didn't tell me you could have made them. You could have made them. She said, but you know what? It's not too late. You still can make them. He goes, no, I'm not making them. He said, I could have made them, but I don't want to make them. What the hell is that? You could have made them, but you don't want to make them. Okay, I can run around the block. I could run around the block, but I don't want to run around the block. I mean, what are you talking about? You could have made them, but you don't want to make them. Shut your mouth. If you don't want to make them, shut it. Zip it. She already ordered them. So why are you saying you could have made them? And then she said, okay, go ahead and make them. He's like, no, I don't want to make them. I could have made them, but I don't want to. He's an idiot. He's a freaking moron. He's a moron. She made him look like a simp. And you could tell he was annoyed that he looked like a simp. He was trying to make himself look good by saying he could have made the fish tacos. But instead he made himself look like an ass. So then he started talking about her cousin. The cousin that grilled him at the wedding. He told her that the cousin was aggressive. He loves that word aggressive this episode. He said the cousin was aggressive with him at the wedding. He said, but for the record, he's not afraid of him. Where did that come from? Who asked you if you were afraid of him? Who said you were afraid of him? Where did that come from? But for the record, I'm not afraid of him. You are afraid of him because you put that out there. You are afraid of him. And then said, okay. She's like, okay, where did that come from? I'm like, okay, whatever. Next, the guests arrived. They all sat down to talk. And then told them that she feels comfortable saying anything she wants to say to Ikechi, and all her walls are down. Ikechi said he asked the expert for someone who is ambitious and not fake. What do you mean not fake? You have to say, I want someone who's not fake. How do you know if someone is fake or not? He's such an He said it is very easy to converse with MM's cousin asked them how would they describe each other in 5 words. Now, Ikechi is a writer and a poet. Let's see his 5 words. Beautiful, passionate, ambitious, and a little aggressive. I count 4. He couldn't come up with another word. This is a poet. This is a writer. He's creative. He's artistic. He couldn't come up with 5 words. And he called her a little aggressive. And you know why I think he called her aggressive? Because they were laying in bed and she had her arms around him and he did not want her to be that close up on him, and she was being aggressive by having her arm around him. And then she was just aggressive with him with the fish taco. She was like, you should have communicated that with me. She was like a little, she wouldn't let it go, and he wanted to look like the hero, but she wouldn't allow him to look like the hero. So that's why he's calling her aggressive. Because she didn't let him win that argument. She didn't say, oh man, I'm so sorry. Damn, I could have had my man make the fish taco. But she kept saying, you didn't communicate that with me. You didn't say you could make the fish taco. Well, go ahead and make the fish taco. Because she was doing all of that, she's aggressive. She didn't let him win the argument. She made him look like a simp. So Ikechi said he is laid back and she is and she isn't. And then he said he's trying to clean it up because he knows what he said was wrong. He knows her people didn't like him saying that. And she didn't like him saying that. So he said she has to be aggressive in the type of work that she does. So MM said Akechi, her 5 words for Akechi was, he's smart, he's laid back, he's calm, he's creative, and the opposite of aggressive, nonchalant. See, she came up with 5 words. She came up with 5 words for you. Why you couldn't do it? You're the poet, you're the writer, you're the creative one, you're the artistic one. You said last week he said she was a mechanic. Who's being mechanic now? Who's being mechanic now? Every episode he finds something negative to say about her. This episode is aggressive. Last episode it was mechanic. The episode before that it was, what did he say? He said something to her I didn't like. He said, I want you to be better than what they gave me, or some nonsense like that. He said every episode he says something negative about her, and she just takes it. Screw that. That wouldn't be me. That's why I'm single now, right? So let me see, where was I? So she said he was nonchalant, the opposite of aggressive. Ikechi said he does not like the quotation of nonchalant. He's like, wait a minute, I don't like that. He just called her aggressive. She called him nonchalant. And he doesn't like the nonchalant. So MM's friend said, well, I don't like the connotation aggressive. Ikiche told her, it ain't about you, it's about me. Now, he can't even, this is a writer, an author, a poet, and these were his exact words. It ain't about you, they asked me. Now that he's upset, he can't articulate his words anymore. It ain't about you, they asked me. This is an author, a writer, a poet. But now that he's angry, his words, they're done. They're gone. They flew out the window. They flew out the window. It ain't about you. They asked me. I had to rewind and say, what did he say? And she said, we're asking her. And that shut him up. He's looking all crazy. He don't know what to say. And Mem Cousin said, if she describes you as chill, she has no choice but to be aggressive. Ikiche looked like he was about to cry. He had no words. This is a poet, an author, a writer. Where are your words? Got no words. And he's the one that started it. He threw out aggressive. And he knew he shouldn't have done that. He knew he shouldn't have done that. How many words there are out there you could have used to describe this woman, and you threw out aggressive? Anyway, Imam told Ikiche's friends, Imam took Ikiche's friends aside, took them in the kitchen to talk to them, and they told her that marriage is work, and it's not easy, but good communication makes it easier. Duh. Ikiche does not like Imam's cousin. So when the friends got up and walked to the kitchen with Imam, he was looking like this. He did not want them to leave. He did not want them to leave him alone with the cousin and the nasty friend. Well, he thinks she's nasty. I don't think she's nasty. But she took it to him, and he didn't like that. So yeah. So they went off in the kitchen to talk and left him there with the cousin and the friend. The cousin asked him what is the most exciting thing they have done since they've been back from Mexico. Ikiche said this party is the most exciting thing they've done since they've been back. Ikiche said they don't do anything because they both work all day long. The cousin called him boring, and I had called him boring that episode, the wedding episode. Not the episode they got married, the episode before they got married. I had called him boring, and the cousin called him boring too. See, your cousin know what he's talking about. So the Ikiche sarcastically agreed. Yeah, I'm boring. Yeah, I'm boring. He is boring. He's dull as hell. Then he said, this is not a normal situation. Imam's friend said, so what are you going to do to make the most of it? She told him that he needs to make the time to spend quality time together. Does somebody have to tell you you have to make quality time to spend with your wife? You have to spend, somebody has to tell you that you need to spend quality time with your wife? Damn. So the cousin asked him, what are your plans for the future? He said, are you guys going to live together? Are you guys going to, share bank accounts? Are you going to share life insurance policy, health insurance? What? What are y'all going to do? He said, this all comes with a marriage, so, y'all need to be thinking about these things. Ikiche said, everybody doesn't think like that. He's right. I agree with Ikiche. Everybody doesn't think like that. Because both my two marriages, we had separate everything. Because me and my first husband, we were in the military. He had his separate stuff set up, and I had my separate stuff set up. My second marriage, he already had kids and an ex-wife, and he already had his stuff set up. And me, I already had my stuff set up. So yeah, we had separate stuff. And plus, when it's time to get a divorce, lickety split. We ain't got to divide anything. I want that, you want that. We don't have to divide anything. I already have my stuff. He have his stuff. We don't have to divide nothing. So it makes the divorce easy. So I agree with Ikiche. Not everybody think like that. Not everybody think like combining everything together. The cousin then asked him if he see himself falling in love with Emin. Ikiche gave a little chuckle and didn't answer. So then the cousin said, that's a yes or no answer. No, that's not a yes or no. I like you, cousin. I like you, but that's not a yes or no answer. He asked me if he sees himself falling in love. That's seen in the future. We can't see in the future. We don't know. That's not a yes or no answer. Okay? So the cousin said, yeah, the cousin said, so yes or no question. And the short answer for Ikiche was, he said maybe. And then he said, it's not a normal situation. And the cousin said, you keep bringing up, it's not a normal situation, but you signed up for it. I agree with the cousin. Quit saying it's not a normal situation. You knew exactly what you were getting. You were going to marry a freaking stranger. You knew that's what you was going to do. And it is not a normal situation. No. Who in their right mind do some crap like this? Only the people that come on the show. Yeah, so Ikiche said, so anybody that came down the aisle, you wanted me to fall in love with them. I was supposed to just fall automatically in love with them. So Ikiche is being sarcastic. He's being a sarcastic ass. And I can't believe he counsels kids. The cousin said, this is not what I want to hear. What I want to hear is, I can be with this person. I can try and love this person. I'm going to put my trust in this person. I'm going to put everything into this relationship. He wants to hear things like that. And Ikiche said, you want me to tell her the things you want to hear. He's being an ass. He told them that he is here for MM. He's not here for them. Last but not least, we have Michelle and David. They are preparing for their housewarming party. David asked her, how are they going to have a successful marriage if they don't see each other? Because their schedules don't coincide. And of course their schedule don't coincide. She have more of a 9-to-5 schedule, and he has a 2-shift schedule where when he comes home, she's in bed going to sleep. And that's his fault. Why did he get married knowing that he works 2 shifts, weird hours, and they're not going to coincide with a regular person's shift? You don't get married to somebody like that and then wonder, how are we going to get to know each other? How are we going to spend time together? That's your fault. You have this weird 2-shift thing going on. So David should not have gotten married. He wasn't ready for marriage. He just was not ready for marriage. But he doesn't, their schedule doesn't coincide. And how long is he planning on working these 2 shifts? Yeah, when she's asleep, that's when he comes home. Michelle said they don't talk during the week. And they don't talk during the week because they don't see each other. David said, well, I left you a note. She said, do you want me to write you a note back? He said, a note or a text. But talking through notes and text is not in person, seeing each other, talking to each other in person. That's very different. He told her that she didn't respond to his note. She told him, you didn't come home last night. And he brushed it off. I want to know, why didn't David come home last night? Where was he? Why didn't he come home? But he never addressed it. He never addressed that. He didn't respond to that. He said he tells her, have a good day. She doesn't respond to that. He said he tells her good night. She doesn't respond to that. And that's what I don't like about Michelle. She's rude. A Jamaican would say she has no home training. Because when someone speaks to you, you speak back. I get that she's not attracted to him. And that's fine. Everybody's not going to be attracted to everybody. But let me turn on the fan. I'm getting so hot out in this wig. I get that she's not attracted to him, and that's fine. Not everybody's attracted to everybody. You don't have to be attracted to him, but can't you be cordial? Hello, how are you? Good morning, good night. See you later. Have a good day. Be cordial. How does it hurt you to be cordial to somebody? She's a piece of work. David said he doesn't know what to do. I think you need to give up and go home to your mother. So next day, people come over for the housewarming party. And I like how these people come over for housewarming parties, but they don't bring a gift. I mean, I know it's not for real. They're on a TV show, but bring something. Bring a plant. And Michelle and David, I don't think they had a theme. Michelle gave David friends a tour, and everybody now knows that they sleep in separate bedrooms because she said, that's his bedroom, that's my bedroom. So then Michelle and David's friend went into her bedroom and to have a talk. And the friend broke it down to her. The friend said David is saving his money in order to buy a house. David's friend said, you rent. How much do you pay for rent? And Michelle said, $23.50. She paid $23.50 for that little tiny apartment. My mortgage don't cost half that much. Okay? My mortgage for this condo don't cost half that much. David's friend said, I own and I'm paying $1,200 a month. $1,200 a month. He made her feel dumb. Because she said, I worked my butt off to get this. I worked my butt off to get this. The friend told her that David is stacking up his money so that he can buy what he wants. The friend told her that David told him that he is putting in effort and she isn't. And she agreed to that. And the friend said, how much can how far can he go when you keep rejecting him? He said he's going to eventually shut down. And Michelle claimed that she doesn't want that to happen. That's exactly what she wants to happen. She wants him to give up first so that she can say, I tried, and he gave up. She's trying to push him away as much as she can. So David sat down in the living room and spoke with her friends. He told them that there are things he knows he needs to change about himself. And he's working on it. Michelle's sister told him, well, you may change who you are. If you change too much, you may just change the person that you are. He said, no, the changes that I'm making will benefit me, will make me a better person. He told them that Michelle doesn't think their lifestyle matches. And her friend told him that Michelle wants someone who will enhance her life. David asked them, what can he do to make her happy? And the sister told him that to take her to the places that she like, and that will please her. So next, David is making dinner for Michelle, and he told her his legs are sore from working out with Madison. So she said, when did you and Madison work out? She was perplexed. She didn't know this. She goes, when did you and Madison work out? He said, 6 a.m. Tuesday, Wednesday. And then he quickly changed the subject. And then she said to him, what did your friends say about me? And David told her, he said, you came with a checklist. She said, you came with a checklist too. He said, no, I didn't. She said, so what did you do? Did you just put down I wanted a blonde with blue eyes? He said, no. I said, I want honesty, respect, loyalty. She said, so you do have a checklist. I have a checklist and you have a checklist. He said, well, yeah. And then Michelle is a bitch, but she's on it. She is on it. She don't play. She don't let up. So then he has to butter her up, so he pours her more wine, trying to get her nice and drunk and tipsy, compliments her on her outfit. They sat down to eat. She said she liked the food that he cooked, but she had to put salt on it. And then he's trying to butter her up. He's trying to slither all in there. He told her he liked her outfit. He told her she can take him out, and she can dress him. She told him that she didn't like his tank tops and his jeans shorts. So he said, well, you can dress me the way you want to dress me, and you can take me out for sushi. And she liked that. And this is the end of my review. This is, please come back for part 2. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.